We had a question today about how do you know what channel to use for an IP camera on a Dahua Pentabrid with the XVR GUI. So that's what we're going to show. You're going to right click on your screen, enter the main menu. You're going to click on the camera icon and you're going to go to the channel type. By default, these recorders have channels 1 through 8 as analog HD, and cameras channels 9 through 16 are IP. If you wanted to make any of these other channels IP as well, you have the option to click IP and make them all, or you could pick and choose. At that point, you would come down and click apply. Once you do that, it's going to give you a pop-up window to say reboot the system. I'm not going to do that right now for this demonstration so that I can quickly show you the screen that you need to go into to add your IP camera. So once you have selected your channels, you've clicked apply, the system has rebooted, you will come back to your main menu, go to camera, and this time you will go to registration. And as you can see, I have entered a couple cameras here. They're currently not online. But to add a camera to the system, you'll click Manual Add. You will select the channel that you want the camera to be connected to, and then you will enter the static IP address that you previously programmed into the camera. You would also come in here and do the password that was previously programmed into the camera, as well as the username, or your correct login credentials, whatever those happen to be when you program the camera through its web interface. Also, if it's a Dahua camera, you will select Dahua. If it's a third-party camera, you will pick one of these other manufacturers or OnViv. Once you have all this information in place, you will click OK. You can see that this camera has now populated into the added device screen. Once it is plugged into an external PoE switch and has successfully connected to the NVR, the status lights will turn green and you can see your cameras in the live preview. Also be aware that the Dahua XVR Pentabrid recorders do not have IP camera ports on the back. Those are BNC only. You will need an external PoE Ethernet switch to connect IP cameras to the XVR, and you will also have to use static IP addressing instead of DHCP. To program the static IP, you'll have to log into the camera's web interface and make your changes there.